to engage.
To be able to provide yourself with enough of that
Sir,
damage. There's
what's your
some very
command?
bold, man. Teams right in the jungle. Look at that. Vin taking a couple shots too up in the jungle. Has the flicker already this early on. Tick's already going. This is bad for Vin. He tries to get away. A couple shots in there's first blood going to the hands of Eisen of all people. Super Ken and Moreno. They might be able to get a response, and it's a 1-for-1. Ethan will fall. So it's the roamer for the roamer, and the kill's going in the hands there of that one. Super Ken still going. He's level 4. He's looking for that snowball here, man.
This is the force. This is actually the force outer resource department.
In transition, our first turtle of the game is up. Both junglers trying to get it situated here. Super Ken needs that purple buff to compete. Half health. Eisen trying to get in place as well. Vin going to get pushed back. Eisen now making his way there. Super Ken going to get final slashed away. ZXORA will claim the first turtle here. And once again, Vin has to flicker on the defensive. Chorizo out by himself. He's going to get chased down. Eisen on the hunt. Flickers to safety.
The retribution was a off-cam kill onto Moreno there. Might get pinned down in by 4.
Yeah,
closing into defenses.
This is looking dicey. Vin going to be caught under the turret. What can you do in that situation? Man, that is tough. Another pickup here. Mongolia asserting the dominance in this bottom lane for BIGETRON. That's what they need. That's what they want to do. It looks like even Moreno is making his way, trying to get that rough wave combination down. He's going to get stunned. This is troublesome. He'll fall too. Going to the hands of BIGETRON here on that Brody.
Wow, Blade of Heptasis present now for Brody, having the staple damage and amount of ambush passive for this one gives him a bit of a push for damage and poke against the scary that might shine in the mid to late game. This time around, with 2 deaths of Vin, this is a window for the roam of Mongolia to actually keep on taking an A to go lane.
Nice sidestep there. Sakin not get connected with the Astral Recall, but Ethan's still on the hunt. He goes in with a flicker, looking for the heavy spin. Doesn't have it just yet. Now it's online there. He's utilizing it now. Locking down 2. Able to find him. Sakin will fall. And he gets out of dodge. ZXORA went down as well. Forbid going to be in trouble. The response from Indonesia comes through.
Wow. The pull onto Cizora. From that point, they were looking for chances to take that one. And that was the jungler of Mongolia. From that point, this is the threat now of the composition of Indonesia. Looking at this Fanny and even for this Kadata, a lot of ways to reinforce quickly, but now Turtle is up, and now we have greater vision for Mongolia to take this one, but Chorizo is still present though.
Super Ken making his way as well. Turtle goes in, tries to get in time. ZXORA going to be able to claim it. Final Slash will not find the target, but they get the objective here, furthering that gold lead that they're working with 5 minutes into the game. It's going to translate into some of this good scaling here for Mongolia. So if you're Indonesia, you've got to be able to stop that. Use the pick-off potential you have. Let's take a look at the items here.
2 steel leg plates present for Cizora and Ethan. A lot of ways to soak up damage and be into team fights and even pin down. Look at that, Chorizo accepting the heavy spin. BIGETRON trying to take this turret down. Chorizo's trying to hold on, but there's waves coming in. They might want to let go of this first turret down. Yes, BIGETRON takes the defense down by for Indonesia.
Okay, trading across the map here for the tier 1s. Both of those going down. See the teams really working for the space, right? But still maintaining that little bit of gold lead they have. Mongolia holding on. So, Indonesia, what do they got to do, right? Pick-off potential is going to be there. They have to utilize it. Okay. Super Ken, that is tough right there. Okay. He's still going to go back in here. Gets a little bit low, has to get out of dodge. Meanwhile, the rest of the team trying to hold down the mid lane. Rough Wave's going to be used as well, clearing that out. All this, once again, a back and forth between these 2 Titans.
This time around, the threat of having a rotation from Ethan BIGETRON and also for Bid is this a trap, a walking, revolving trap for a Fanny. From that point, he has a standing at 300. Having to maintain this kind of KDA would actually be beneficial for damage while waiting for Saken to have the items online. Having the Petrify present for this carry, it could be a great way of escaping this, but how could this be?
Once again, Ethan finding Saken. They're going to force him back with a heavy spin. Will get, trying to get the lockdown. Won't be able to get it. Has to defensively flicker himself. Now the response, that it might be better. Super Ken actually just decides he's going to make his way there. Doesn't want the purple. Tries to go in. Gets it with a retribution. Cleanly swoops in. Takes the objective without even the purple buff. Now he's like, all right, now I'll get the buff. But look at this. CXOR is like, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to go ahead and just swoop in, get the turtle here, and go in. Eising the flicker in, misses the final slash though. Are they still going to commit to this? Ethan goes in. There's the rough wave. ZXORA could be in trouble. No follow-up damage just yet. They're waiting for Super Kin to go in. Gets it with the cutthroat. He's unstoppable for now.
Indonesia with the counter punch. Looking in damage and defense and catch. That was the moment. Look at that flicker.
A flicker for a flicker. They're going to poke down with the Astral Recall. The heavy spin, though, he just gets knocked up, spinning in the air. Won't be able to do anything with that. Falls there in the mid lane. Indonesia once again finding their own moment. Super Ken worked on that tier 1, got it down. Now I set here on the orange buff of ZXORA. Waiting patiently. They've got the information they need. Forbid and Bebex here as well. Oh, 3 versus 1. He spotted out. The cutthroat goes through. Did he get it? He takes.
They really would want to have this Lord.
Okay, half health here. Super Ken waiting patiently for the right moment. They already get a flicker out too. Isaac could be in trouble. Heavy spin, pushing him back the best he can, but takes quite a bit of damage. Is this where they want to be? Super Ken gonna go for it. ZXORA is able to secure the Lord, and now the response comes through. Bebex picks up a kill. 1 for Indonesia fall here, and Mongolia picks up a big Lord for them.
And just as that, the Lord responds up top. Bebex gets his own additional economy. Aizen!
Wow.
Drop down. Super Ken secures the kill. Still defending the first tier turret in mid.
So they got to do something about Super Ken. Yeah, they got the Lord there, but he's 6-0-0, right? He is massive. Yeah, he's super, literally at this point on this Fanny. And they're going to have to defend, right? They still got to take care of this Lord. It should be made quick work of. Sakin as well has relatively farmed up pretty good on this carry. They'll just have to give up some of these tier 2 turrets as they do. Super Ken, though, wow, Bebex, the wind champ, has that. Good thing he had the Wind of Nature there. Woo! If he didn't, that would have been crucial. Vin goes in with the flicker. The Divine Judgment too. Ethan there, though, to help him out. Good thing. A lot of this back and forth, push and pull from both the teams.
Wow, that was so close for Bebex there. You don't want to get isolated from your team. At this point in time, Super Ken has no deaths. And also looking back on the burst potential of Moreno right now, building as of this time.
Conceal play going to come through. Vin looking for the Divine Judgment on the right target. Final slash going to come through as well. Heavy spin, not going to be used just yet. They're happy with a kill. Easy pickings here. Mongolia. Super Ken patiently waiting. Who's his mark? Not going to be able to find it. Right, Bebex there. Astral Recall going to come down. Heavy. Now eyes set on the tier 2. Mongolia looking for more space to work with. Super Ken going to come in. Look at that final slash. Able to find the mark. Perfect target there as he falls.
Mongolia giving them a chance. Oh, got pulled in the turret. There's Cesara.
Vin going to go in. That's the rough waves too. Perfect target. The jungler is gone for Mongolia. Now making it even harder. Wait, Mongolia has to wait for ZXORA to come through. There's the heavy spin. Vin could be in trouble here. He finally falls. Bebex once again from the end, working his way. Lord now, a third of the health, in trouble. Petrify comes through. Eisen will fall here. Bebex already using the Wind of Nature. Super Ken comes in, cleans up, finds his mark. It's a double. And now Lord for the taking. What can Mongolia do? 2 members left alive here. They might have some vision. They might have some poke. ZXORA, does he have the retribution in him?
Oh, Moreno on half HP, taking the responsibility out of Sorizo, even for Sakin. Just looking to zone out members here of Mongolia, looking out the rough waves, trying to peel them off. Securely, Indonesia get
defensively to stay alive. That could have been a disaster for Mongolia. They hold on a little bit longer. Look at the positioning here from Indonesia. They're looking to make a play with that conceal once it's available, once they decide it's time. So
look up to Mongolia. Moreno is just as being patient, not being discovered. Even the positioning now of Mongolia, rotating quickly and covering their lanes as well. More than half HP. Super Ken
they go in. Here. They're going to be able to find Chorizo. He falls. Vin could be in trouble too. Look at the damage already, though. There's the rough waves coming through for them. 2 fall here from Mongolia. Do they have a response? Lord's going to go ahead and reset. ZXORA on the run. Super Kid will hunt him down. Looking for it. He still has the immortality. It's not worth it, he says. And again, we're back to it. Both teams having 3 for 3 here for that Lord. And we had a reset.
That was a good pull. Cesara having a chance to recall and recover back in their own base. Now Indonesia Eisen now sees on
Eisen
taking down Moreno.
Yeah, but look at the rough waves out, though. It was going to be a 1-for-1. Now the team comes through. Saka could be in trouble. Here comes Super Ken again. Finds Forbid. Still going to be looking for more. Beyblading all over ZX Sora. Immortality will be popped. And now he's looking for the kill, but the team has come to help out. He has to back out. That could have been way worse here for Mongolia.
That was so close. The damage and peel right now. Super Ken is off the roof. Puts Zora back to the base. No ultimate available. Retribution on 6 seconds, but this is the window of this Fanny right now to just clear. But look at this. We're looking at Cerezo just poking on the Lord, looking for a chance to pull in members of Mongolia. But just by looking at the control, Indonesia's all over the place. Here's the showdown once again on Eisen.
The 1-for-1 here. He already got the final slash out. Meanwhile, Lord's going to be pulled here for Indonesia. Sakin working on it. They're trying to keep ZXOR at bay. This is the macro play here for both teams, right? Pushing the side lanes, putting pressure up there, forcing a response from Mongolia. What do they do? Where do they put their attention? Now the Lord here, less than half health. Will it go for a reset? They're kind of waiting this a little bit longer. Super Ken now going to make his way. Sliver of health. Oh, he gets it. Goes in, just sweeps and get the retribution off. Still going to be going there. Look at the rough wave damage coming through. Bebek's in trouble. Wind Champ, but he gets knocked up. And it's a disaster for Mongolia in the fight. Not only the Lord for Indonesia, but 2 kills on top of it.
Eisen and Forbid, the only ones left to defend. But this is just closing the map, making the map look at a burst again.
Trying to buy time. Eisen going to take the brunt of the damage. He will fall into the turret. Super Ken goes into the base. He does not care about the turret. Lord's still going to be up here. Multiple members down for Mongolia, and it looks like Indonesia wants to end it here. They want to keep going. They want to defend their title, and they'll do it. Sending Mongolia out, and they stay alive.